All right, all right. Uh, welcome, internet. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to live streams. Welcome. I see. We do have a few people. Um, let's get some noise in. Let's make some noise in the comments and let's see if you see me, you hear me clearly. Everything sounds good. Um, and we'll test it out. As always, we're testing out this by saying where we're coming from, and hopefully you will be you will be there. So at least four people are seeing this, and I really hope that everything looks good on your side. Come on, folks, let me know. Um, let me know how does it look like, how we looking. Hopefully everything should be good. um Let me check. Yeah, I see it look good on my TV, so I'm checking this also live, and hopefully you so we'll see it fine. So people saying they seeing this fine. Looks good. So let me throw this in some other places, maybe like in Twitter, and some other cool places. Okay, okay. So we are live. So what are we going to be doing today? As you can see, and it's in my channel. So you are on my channel. You're not on the Confluent channel, and I appreciate you. I appreciate for all those people who coming to my channel for subscribe to my channel and hit that notification so they get notified. Um, so let me know if you're coming from Twitter, or you're coming from Telegram or some social networks, or you may be coming from Confluent YouTube channel. Um, so today, I'm gonna be keeping this kind of like old school, the times where I didn't have a big channel to work on. Uh, in this episode, I wanted to kind of like just really embrace this streaming, the mindset, and really hack something around. And some of the things are slightly to my previous thing. It's good if you have some understanding of the previous job that I did in this channel, maybe on the even on other. And it's talking about and also coding some of the stuff that I time to code. And today I'm going to be talking about a thing called interactive, and also would like to implement a um, something that I never done before. Hopefully, it would be educational for someone. It will be educational for me. So this is why stay awesome. Let's check if it's working. Ahmed could join. Welcome to the channel. Rasu is our regular. Also welcome. Also, great to have you here. So I do. What's got system health? Let's see. My YouTube is something. Right. So maybe YouTube will catch up. Also, people let me know like how does it look for you. Hey, Stathis, from London. Hey, it's nice to have you here. It's great that people keep joining. All right, so let's see what we're gonna be talking today. So we're talking about and in some of the previous episodes of live streams, specifically if you go to YouTube Confluent, you will find some of the episodes of live stream where I was talking about some of the microservices. So I started talking about microservices 2 episodes back. I did a big workshop when I was microservices, and I was starting talking about like all this thing that called materialized view for a for microservice. Um, So one of the things that enables Kafka Streams to be like a very good framework for building microservices. Not only that it allows you to deal with Kafka very easy, but also it allows you to um, essentially opt out from some other technologies that you used to do with your like data processing, stream processing, and some other applications. Specifically, my fascination was always around ability not only the process data in real time and pushes data, plus also support like stateful processing, like aggregations and all this kind of stuff. But also, I love to that the Kafka Streams allows to also expose this information. And why would you do that? In where I live, usually the microservices talk to each other through Kafka. So it's no brainer if one microservice does something and after that writes it back to Kafka. Other microservice will consume um, either through connector or native integration with Kafka. But sometimes the world is not like that, not that simple. And in many cases, people want to interact with external system, or rather, external systems wants to interact with your system. So in this type of setting, I also like when the Kafka Streams allows me to expose my external state as external state um, as key value. So essentially, your application can be your own database. You don't really need to maybe have a like a real database in your application. Your application can be database. So in this case, it's much more. So that's what I was talking when I was talking about this materialized view topic in one of the streams that I did before. You see the guy here, and that's like we started talking about. So we will get from some of the work that I did in the previous show. So essentially, I would like to use this application where I was showing and expose this. It's a Spring Boot. Build this kind of like distributed version. In one of the previous episode, in this episode where I was talking about this in Kubernetes, I actually demonstrated problems deploy the application distributed fashion because you need to know which instance of your application will hold particular state stores. State stores are created in streams per task, and task would be created. I'm sorry, and this will have some additional around how you discover this data. And thankfully, that Kafka Streams in Query allows to do that. And so what did you do? Not only allow query local state that showing in the previous, but also allows me to query remote, which is more important. So essentially, the when I'm writing my this API layer on top of my application to expose some of the status of this application to other systems. There's one thing is through API, so you can do information. However, there's no support for there's no RPC built in. And I clicked in why it was done the way it was done. And it was done in order to give you flexibility to bring your own RPC. And most importantly, this RPC is actually there is not. I'm not saying it's a reference implementation, but there is implementation of this concept. We're gonna be looking to this documentation more today, but I want to just open this. This is two examples of how to use queries with music example. It's like microservice that calculates ratings of certain music tracks. And another one like a typical word count scenario. And with this, we will try to look they did here. So really, I know what they did. I know what they did here exactly. So the reference implementation includes REST. and kind of like a resting point. So like some of the local instances will be available to certain APIs. We will definitely borrow here. I will borrow some of the things. It's kind of like I will be like hacking some pew now. And another another thing that we will be borrowing here in some of the API implementations. But the previously, if you also follow this channel, if you don't, just like subscribe to this channel and send the your likes to us. Previously, me and my colleague Sergey, that we did a few live streams before, and I shared this in one of the episodes, that I really like this idea of when the services, where the systems are talking to each other. They don't really need to have like a text-based protocol. So this is why I would like to opt out um, of uh, how it's called, of this REST thing, and we'll try to implement some binary protocol. So, and this is where I will start. Let me show you something that I was start to with this request to my Twitter feed. As always, if you don't know something, just go and ask in Twitter feed. I wanted to use PC because binary serialization of payload, it runs on top of like a streaming pipeline, even though it's like HTTP2. It's not like text based and things like that. So that's fine. And this is what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to be implementing a gRPC API, or like RPC for Kafka Streams, in order to have distributed application that not does stream process, also exposes this information to some sort of or die trying. So let's get to it. So this like this episode of live stream, I was doing some of the like a preparation work, but today I just wanna just like hack around, sit together with my people, and also chat and asking some questions. So you also might ask some question along the way while I will be doing this. So let me bring stencils. We'll start with a couple things. I'm sharing my screen now. So we'll do edit session, and we'll do like green live streams. So go in here. Where are we? There's some of the live stream stuff that I didn't commit, which is probably fine. So go to the scene, to the live streams, and open. So what I was talking about here, we will take this guy from the previous week. That was November 3, right? 3, and I just copy it here. So I'll just go ahead. No, November 3 was like Kubernetes. No, it's all right. Let's do this. We'll just use the whatever was available from last week. So copy here, and let's see what do we. So we do November 11, and we open IntelliJ. Just want to make sure that the app is running, so we can continue to do whatever stuff we want to do. Let me make a bigger font. Come on, presentation mode. Yes, presentation mode, full screen. Awesome, we're here. Now let's take a look. What do we have here? We don't need to all these scaffold things. We don't need to. You folks know that I'm a huge fan of Confluent Cloud. not gonna do this today. Not gonna do this today. So for all these things, we don't really need this. We'll just we will just stick to localhost because there's like a bigger fish to fry. There's localhost. There would be the plenty fish to fry today. So it shows up when I want to have it here. So I want to see comments and see comments from you. So you just go there and start writing these comments. It's gonna be serialization factor 1, mat view, okay, replication factor. I'm sorry. And let's see, well, local destroy. So I'll make sure that I don't have anything bad, nothing to destroy. Great. CNFL update. Always updating during live streams. I don't know what could go wrong, right? So what wrong if I'm updating software along the way? Now I see 8 people still watching. That's a great success. Great success. Also, if you know someone who can benefit from this type of jazz, like chat watching some of the live coding from the person, I want to be better on live coding. So this is why I'm doing this. This is why I found this compelling to do this more. And as you know, it's like a training. Like when it's something is painful or you don't like something, you just like train and the training to be more resilient to this um, life of a live streamer. Okay, now, like if you're not gonna be commenting out there, so I would be just like mumbling something to myself. Cinefel a local services Kafka start. So I'm just gonna need only local Kafka, and I will start this. Kafka is up and running. And so just I always test the topics. Kafka topics. Localhost list. Some of the metrics. So we're good. So it's up. It's running. It's good. It's let's make sure the application is okay. So application orders view application. Just a reminder what it was. I do have some producer that writes data into Kafka topic, and this producer would be done, and I will be having Kafka Streams instance that would just create materialized view of this topic. Essentially, it will pick up latest and greatest value for a particular key and exposes this through REST. Now, what I wanted to do is to have a distributed version of this application. If I run these multiple instances, that I will benefit from scalability aspect that Kafka Streams provides, but also I need to provide the way how these Kafka Streams instances will communicate and notify each other about the about stuff, about the metadata, about the things that are important. Now, in where is it? In the Twitter. So let's start. Like we going into Twitter and asking what is on here. Jake provide me with some very cool article. We're not gonna be using Maven though, right? We're not animals. We're gonna be this whatever they called. There's a starter, gRPC starter. This is what I'm gonna be using. I spoke with my co-host for the show, and he didn't express any particular dislike about the starter, so I will be using this. Looks all right. So I will add this to. Let's start with the simple. Yeah, yeah. It's just like let's see. This is the C starter to our. So we are going here. Getting this one. And looks like it's downloading something. While it's doing so, what else do we need? Let's take a look a little bit inside. What do we need? This is documentation on interactive in the Confluent website. So we will take a look a couple things. What we're trying to do. Query local stores. So I already done this, and I was able to query my local stores by simply getting access to instance of Kafka Streams object. And inside the Kafka Streams object, there's a method called store that allows me to do this. So remember, this is how I can, since my application creates this materialized view inside a RocksDB instance, I will have a name materialized store that information would be exposed through here. So link to can I give a link to? Yeah, like with the links, it's always a trouble to share the YouTube for some reason. So, looks like they not allow by default, and I didn't look deeper into the things, but they say you can definitely find in like just Google it, Spring Boot gRPC maybe in Java Start, and this link in the Medium will show up. So I will post links after. I will post after, so you will be able to find those. If you want to along. Uh, Let me actually try to send this to. If I may, let me try. No, I was because I'm a host. So if you want to follow along, this is what you will get. Huh. I also remember what's the trouble if I will display this on the screen. It will give me this kind of like a weird look because of my the way how my YouTube comments are configured. They want this downstream key. So in this case, it would be looking looking weird. All right, so okay, now looks like we do everything that we need. So let's see if my application still is up and running. Let's try to run this. Um, as you know, I'm running this stream. My orders not available. Topic was not created for some reasons. Um, it's supposed to be the okay. Partition 6, replicas 1. Yeah, so wasn't able to. Here's a cool tip for you. I also learned this from the live, and I think you also would appreciate. I really like this plugin. I really dig this plugin called grep IntelliJ grep or grep console. It allows me to see some of the things. I think I didn't master this regex regexp, but at least I know in the which line I have a this the Kafka Streams state transition from like a create thing um, to the point where rebalancing to running, so I should be able to. Where is my ID? IQ ID. So I will just do HTTP 8080 IQ ID1 iPad AirPods. So was iPad AirPods. So works. So we I didn't break anything by adding this dependency. So let's start digging. Let's start with building some like hello world thing that I'll to focus on things. Rather hello world. Okay, we do have this setup. The server don't need to do this one, or do we? Let's try build the protobuf. So we will have service. Okay, so main prot. Let me see if I required build application other verification build setup. Where's this? I'm wondering where, or I need to add this myself. So what this guy is doing here, put above my employee. So it looks like this gentleman is adding the plugin. I don't know where to look. I don't know where to get this plugin, but I know the person who knows this. Okay, because it also says the active gRPC. So let's see what this guy is doing here. Plugins, Google Protobuf. Okay. Okay. Protobuf. gRPC. gRPC.io for Java. And code. We will have. Do we have like a setup for Gradle here somewhere? So I can grab the plugins that I need to use. Basic tutorial. Clone. It looks like it's working some other. Okay. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but let's do a step by step. What they say we need to do here. gRPC service program of my plugin. Protobuf. Okay. Okay. Okay, so started probably just includes just dependencies. So let's do this one. So protobuf Gradle plugin. Let's go with this. What's the version we're looking at? 1813. C supposed to be also up to date. Okay, 1810. Build script, report dependencies. Okay, let's do this one. Repositories. Nature using JSON. Cool again. Now oh, I did something like this before. There was a live stream where I was about a protobuf, but I don't remember. I don't remember which one it was. Did I? July. Oh, yeah, I know how to check this. Live stream from where? Number 4. And where? because I already have us doing this, and this is what's good thing to have a live streams. It was stream in August, so it's been a while since I was streaming stuff. Okay, let's take a look what I did here. Build.grad. You have it. Next thing I do of implementation and implementation. And yeah, I am into the particular folder location. So protobuf configuration. Let's see. Let's see. It says 52 or view. Can find method for argument. Okay, so maybe my plugin is not there yet. Just to make sure that the protobuf plugin will be enabled. Yeah, okay, so I include this one, but I yeah. Why the protobuf task was not enabled? Alright, okay. So 3, 4. So if I'll do it's going into generated because I wanted to have it here. Classes, build dir, generated. That's okay. Src main proto. And in here we'll start file my interact. Which right, cool. Convention I was following there. Src main proto and movie proto. Okay. Src main proto. Let's do this one. File. Queer service. Proto. Okay, there's a plugin that I can install for protobuf. I'm wondering why it was not installed previously. Since I don't know, IntelliJ maybe remove this automatically, saying like, yeah, you don't need this. Now let's see what the people say to do. What was there? So we start with this image. So syntax proto 3 package, multiple files true in Java package. Okay, so syntax proto 3 this package with quotes IO Confluent developer live streams. Now, oh, cool. You have option Java multiples equals true. As far as I understand, it makes not weird classes where like everything in one place. Option. Do I need to specify this Java package? Because I will be using the same package for app. All right. So in this case, okay, it's a package for schema proto thing, and this is Java package. Let's do this one. Developer Confluent, of course. developer.confluent.io, live streams, IQ, proto. Whatever. Yeah, just like let's see how far we can go with this. So we have a service, like our service needs to be doing interactive query. That's what we're gonna be having here, right? Oh. First thing, what we need to do. Let's see what we're trying to do here. We are trying to build a music example. Where is this REST API endpoint? That's example service. I need to find something that goes with REST. Maybe some annotations. Okay, it's not here. Don't you folks love when there's like a bunch of very long file? Like very long file with all the example. Okay, Kafka. Okay, so let's start something simple like metadata from application. Now, sounds fine. Data instances of Kafka. So in this case, we're gonna be having this. Okay, metadata service. Let's take a look on this one. And metadata service. This is what we will try to, I guess, expose, right? This is trying to get. Let's grab it and take a look on in our application. Conf developer. We'll do a new package. Developer streams. Developer. Java class. Metadata service. Right. And okay. Host store info. Let's take a look. Where is this coming from? What is this? Interactive queries. I guess it's some sort of bean that will can be serialized via jersey. Represents Kafka Streams instance. Okay, so we did have a okay. Create class. Let's have it. We can fix it after, like if we need to do something like this. Like screw this, right? we're using Lombok, which is like data, right? And that's it. So we're good. Because this is what it does, right? This is what it does. There's nothing special here. Let me bump to some people here will come. Right. Where is it? Where's my announcement? I have an announcement to make. All right, so let's undo the retweet and do, yeah, still join in. Hey, hashtag live streams. Live streams. Okay, retweet. So yeah, that looks, it's just like a data and looks like this bean would be serialized somehow. Okay. Okay, maybe this is that way around. So this is why this metadata service. So we don't need even need to we don't need to even to generate this. Let's this one. Since our interactive service, how we can define the message? Just gRPC basic blah 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 service message. Yeah. So our message, we're gonna be saying host store info. This is what we're gonna be having here. Now this a type, name, and the tag. So in this case, string, integer, and set. Let's see. String, how we call it? Port host int 32 port equals 2. Proto oh, oh, oh. Protobuf Java set. How we can define a set? Java.util set. Write down in the comment how you do this in have a set. If I can't find this, can I do set? No, repeat it. How I can do? Oh yeah, how to define Java? Come on, man. I just want to see this user group. No, seriously, dude, seriously. Where's it? My key. Up, up, up. Seriously, dude. My key. Two-factor. Come on. Security. And there's no answer. And there's no answer. Okay, let's get back. Let's get back to Google. Get back to Google? No, seriously, come on. Stop doing this to me. Defined set in to Java. Optional field. Google Messages. Here. Let's take a look at the documentation. I need to find the message type. Signers. Okay. Types. Good. Basic types. But now what about collections, enumerations? It's in num. What about what import? Nested types. No groups. Which type? Map is there, but we don't have a map. Technically I can use map. And so if here, let me see. Set string store names. Store. Well, I think there's no the problem. We have just a list, and just to make sure that we're not populating this with further extensions. I'll not find this in 5, so just use a list. Yeah. In this case, tutorials Java. A repeated string store names. No? Anyway, last one. Repeated string. Okay, that will do. metadatas, what it does. Metadata. Need to import something else. Okay, that's good. We don't need this. It's a different package. We can also fix this. Save package. Removed one. Okay. Streams metadata for a key. Blah blah. We will do something. Exception. Not found. Whatever. Like we'll see how it goes. Let's say runtime. And someone will also deal with it. Now, so what it says, metadata streams, metadata, correct, host info. We have a info. Okay. All right. See. Let's see if it will generate whatever I need to generate. So metadata, what it says. Expected 0, found 3, host metadata info. Okay. Yeah. And all are constructor. But wait. Let's do this differently. No, okay, yeah, that's all right. Generate proto. Okay. Cool beans. Beans. Cool beans. Speaking about beans. So, Alexander, how you create Kafka Streams bean? Okay, this is a good question. I actually talk about this in the previous in the but essentially it is not forward in the way how it's done. You need to inject streams builder factory bin, and this bin will have instant Kafka streams. So the customizers, because you need to have so if you call like get Kafka streams, you will get instant streams. So in this case, you can get access to this one. All right, so let's see if generated files were generated, but for some reason, I didn't pick this up. So let's how I can do. It's one of my my live stream. Let me see if I need to do this in Gradle. Git file base. Do I need to compile to annotation footer? That's for long, right? This is for Lombok. I can just do a refresh. Generate. It should go not here. What I'm doing. Host store. Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? I don't. Check how you can use util set. It's a kind of to do, right? To do. Now, why my IntelliJ didn't show this up? Why am I missing? Yes, have it here. Okay, plugin ID. So that will should work as well, right? It's configuring, and here we go. Nice. Okay, so that works. So I don't need to have this guy anymore. So host store info, I can delete this. And now let's see our metadata service, what it will be doing with this. Let's host stores info. Now I don't believe we can have a constructor, so this is why we can say interactive query. What's the type? That's pretty cool. Um, host store info builder or something like that. Let's just do host store info. Uh, and add host set host metadata host. No. Set port metadata and set stores. Store names and metadata store names. So should be good. So I'll just do build and return. Okay, code generation for the win. Next, what is that? The mapping function. We're gonna be doing something similar. Right. So we go in here. Okay, and we'll do same thing here. And if I'll just do, do that should do, right? This is what we. So let's see why it's deprecated. So deprecated since 2.5. Metadata for a key. Okay, yeah. So there's a there should be some of the good methods. Metadata for a key. Query metadata for a key, and that should be just like work. No, of course not. Store key serializer and key query metadata. So how I can get the streaming metadata? Okay, let's see. Key metadata, and from key query metadata, how I can get access to host info. Yes, we do have it here. So it's not. This is point of view. Okay, so represents. Stream metadata. Return am I looking to, when I was copying this example, Kafka's example, it uses version 6. So in this case, it's still using deprecated. Guys, it's not cool. Let's see some questions. I guess again about this Kafka Streams. No, this actually, yeah, I don't every time when I query because it's cached inside this bin. So it is on. This guy is just like it's singleton, right? I'm not creating for in. And here I can cache it somewhere in the field. But there's some interesting life going on here. So Kafka Streams application maybe not start at the same time when the rest thing will. So this guy will not be like fully instantiated. In the previous I was doing something like a post construct similar thing, or rather than application startup events, and after that I would inject this into my service. But no, it's already cached inside this bin, and this bin is singleton. How many Kafka Streams apps are we testing? All keys will be in a single instance. So right now, I just have one instance of my application. And if you return from to previous week live streams episode in Confluent channel, I actually showed the problem. So I deployed this in Kubernetes, and I scale this with multiple different instances. And these instances will the essentially will get these each own state for particular key. So if I'll hit the instance 1, I will not be able to get the orders by key 2. So go and find this. So this is why we're building this distributed interactive query service in order to have a kind of like application-based discovery. And it's already there. I just need to wrap my API around this one. It makes sense. All right, so let's get back. So we're not moving super fast here today. Let's see. Streams, metadata for key, and it's metadata for key. It's so get data with key. It streams metadata. So get metadata with key. So query metadata for key. Get query metadata for key. How different? Get metadata with key. Streams and query metadata for key. Streams metadata. State metadata state. What kind of methods we have here? I'm wondering if streams metadata also deprecated. No, it is not. How it's different from key query metadata? Represent the data related to key. And all right, so let's get back and let's keep deprecated version for now, because I don't understand what is going on here for now. So this is why we'll just keep it here. Keep it simple. Metadata for key. Deprecate. We're gonna be doing. Just getting back here. Yeah. Yep, it will be deprecated. It will work. I will see. We will refactor afterwards. So this method service, it requires Kafka Stream. Okay, that's all right. Now, so we need to wrap this metadata service in the same way as people did for where is it? Kafka Streams. So host info, we do have it, service. Now we are going and see what's the REST service they do. Yeah, I can suppress this one. Like I personally don't like to have deprecated methods. So I will should be there like to nag me about this. So I will use correct API because there is a reason for that, and I don't have a time to deal with this right now. So store name, okay, range. Let's start with something simple. For example, like get instances. So and what they do is same REST service. This REST service, they also have some sort of instances and store names. Okay, this example. Let's do this something simple. This one, instances and store names. Let's implement something like this in our protobuf implementation. So interactive query and something like this. Returns. So service. Let's see sort of gRPC. Where is this? The message. Hello returns. Sends a greeting. Okay, that's yeah. I don't understand this. Let's where is it? Basic. Yeah. Okay. So tutorials. Defining service. Optional package service. Routing guide. So obtain feature with given position. Okay. So get feature for the point. So we're getting the return or info. So get feature point. So can I use this? We don't have it here right yet. What's the stream? Stream. I no. I just can I use just a regular like message? No. Like string name. Can I use this? Or I need to define this as an object. Let's try. So I string. Nah. So I have some sort of request. I need to send a request. Yeah, obviously, will require me to store name. Okay, let's do this one. Message. I don't know. IQ service request. And let's start with something simple. String store name. Store name equals 1. So we'll metadata for store, and I'll do IQ request, and it returns host info list. I can say it returns collection of things. List, right? So summary stream feature. Do I need to wrap this? Probably I need feature point rectangular. Let's take a look on this example. Routing guide. It's a server. It's starter. Okay, it's back. And again, if you know it's better, message. If I need to wrap this, or I don't need to, like, the I don't know the what's the host info list, host in store info list. repeated host store info. It's a type in what is the response? I don't know. Streams data for metadata for store metadatas. It's gonna be one, right? I'm probably doing this wrong. I'm not sure I'm doing this wrong, but hey, at least learning something. So yeah, looks like gonna be our it's gonna be our method, and yeah, instances store names. So we don't need to use a gRPC, right? Let's build this generate proto. And we do have interactive service request, IQ request. We do have it. And interactive query. Okay, interactive queries. Okay, what next? Okay, so we got this. We generated this. What's next? So okay, so see the servers is extended, generated, blah blah blah. So I need to implement this. Oh, okay, let's take a look here. So I do have this guy because I'm using this starter and things like that. So I have this service, blah blah blah, and it's public static class. Why? Because it's probably inside the application. So I can do say Java interactive query or metadata service. I just do Java class. I think I messed this interactive query. I messed up somewhere. Interactive query. No, it should be right. Why interact? Why is this interactive query service? No. What I'm doing? What is going on here? Build clean. Let's start clean and generate proto. Okay. Now, okay. I got it. In this why I'm here. Interact query service refactor. Yep. Do refactor, and I'll just do clean and generate proto. And now I just do Java class. Let's call it RPC and add and extends what it was there. Quotation metadata for store. Okay. metadata interactive query service dot extent what I'm doing here. Um, interactive service. So host. No, looks like IQ request builder. It's output. Why it doesn't generate my service? Um, service PC, and it will be generated PC grid PC. Where is it? I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Um, I don't understand. Okay. Is there example or something like that? Yeah, let's see demo. Like what's the correct thing to do this? Greeter. Okay. Service. Greeter. And returns. Say hello. Okay. Um okay, I was right. I was right in terms of I need to wrap this into some sort of type. Okay, greeter example. So it will just greeter gRPC. Do I have something like this? Okay. Stubs and things like that. Maybe um I'm missing some. Okay. Two protobuf. Okay, it's in boot. Protobuf. Add the plugin. Okay. Okay. Uh, I didn't add the plugin. Protobuf, gRPC. Yep. Okay. Plugins gRPC and gRPC. Yeah, I looks like I missed the plugin. Let no, I'm sorry. Protoc. No. How it looks like plug. Okay. Just do gRPC. Let's build this. Okay, let's see if so let's remove this for now because I don't need to have this. Do generate. Let's see. Nothing changed. Okay. All right. Okay. That's my deprecated API. Let if uh, let's see gRPC Gradle. Oh, when in doubt, look what's the sign. gRPC. Yay. Boom boom. Viktor. Oi, oi. Take a look on protocol and probably build. We'll have more information here. Protoc. Yes, we do have a generated. Yep. Of Java. Yeah, that's stuff. And there's no plugins. Why doesn't give me relative query service? Uh, generated message file descriptor. No, I don't see it. Request store info. That's my classes. That's my messages. Um, do I need to install like gRPC compiler or whatnot? Brew search gRPC. gRPC installed. Proto generator go gRPC. Then it should be here. What am I doing wrong? Hmm. Now let's see. This is the right way to do. Yeah, looks is fine, right? That's what publish returns. Yay. Why it generates? Let's see. Maybe I'm doing. Let's see what's maybe other Gradle plugins available. Uh, hmm. Generate proto. I honestly don't know. Honestly, don't know how this does it work. So let's reading this documentation. When nothing helps, start documentations. La 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 la. Add something else. Protobuf. Tu. Prot it also run with same as artifacts. Customize generation tasks. Protobuf. Boom 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 boom. I don't know. I don't know why my stuff is narrating. Dependencies. Version generate provides plugin. Do I? Um, Yeah, that's idea. Um, that's I configure it out. Um, data for store. Data for store. Um, let's read this once again. Kind of are here. Web start boot long Maven Maven plugin that. And it's a compiler. I don't think it's I don't think I need to do this in Gradle. It just generates fine, but it um cannot create uh it's weird. If there's some live people there, let me know in the comments. Like why it doesn't generate um uh, doesn't generate whatever I proto C. Um, still use OK version, right? Um, generated main proto files. Live streams proto. So it's anywhere. I don't know. Like I probably will figure out this later. So first attempt didn't work out, and I don't want to like spend much of the time on this one today. We'll play around offline and report for next live streams. It's really cool for those of you who were with me today and seen how I um, failed miserably. Yeah, happens. Yeah, it's good if someone else hang out with me here today. Still, still will try to fight uh, with this the protobuf generator. Maybe I'm pretty sure I'm doing something wrong here, and probably when I will click this finish stream button, I will discover what I was doing wrong. But anyways, I would like to say thank you for everyone, and I would like to say goodbye to everyone. My name is Viktor Gamov, and as always, have a nice day. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Bye.